Yeah, one of only 8 Americans to ever jump over 28 feet. The question is how much legs and how much emotion, Tom, does he have left after already making that team just about a half hour ago?
Lane 2 is Marvin Bracey.
Florida's represented well in this final. He's a former Florida high school phenom. Injured last year, he gave up football to sprint full-time. Now he's trying to make his first Olympic team. 9.94 last month, just off his all-time 9.93 best.
Looking to make his 3rd Olympic team 12 years after the first. Lane 3 is Justin Gatlin.
Trying to become the oldest American to make this 100-meter team since 1912. He's been America's best sprinter for the last 3 years, but no global title since 2005, mainly because of Usain Bolt.
Lane 4 is Christian Coleman.
Arguably the best sprinter at Tennessee since Justin Gatlin. He's been running well through the rounds. PR 9.97 behind Gatlin in the semifinal to get here. He'll need another PR to make this team.
Lane 5 is Mike Rogers.
Only Gatlin and Gay have more experience in this field. 4 years ago at these trials, he was left off the team because of an injury. He's trying to make his very first 100-meter Olympic team.
Trayvon Bromell is in lane 6.
Another Florida high schooler. He's a gamer. He's the world indoor 60-meter champion. I think he's the biggest threat to Gatlin here because they have similar race models. Consistent starters. They also accelerate very well.
Lane 7 is Tyson Gay.
He can't spot this field, the distance like he did in the first 60 in the opening and semifinal rounds and make this team. If he gets a decent start, he can use that still very good top-end speed and close at the end.
And in lane 8 is Dentarius Locke.
4th in his semifinal with 10:01. He was NCAA champion 2 years ago for Florida State Indoors.
That's your field for the 100-meter final. 34-year-old Justin Gatlin.
The pressure for the U.S. 100-meter men begins even before they make the team, and that's because in the last Olympic Games, Gatlin got the only medal for the United States in the 100, and then the U.S. got shut out at 200. So there was a time when the U.S. would pick up a ton of medals in the sprints. Those days have been replaced by the dominance of the Jamaicans. Gatlin and Bromell looking very good, though, through these rounds. Here's Bromell. He'll run out of lane 6.
20-year-old against the 34-year-old Gatlin. There's the gun, and it's a fair start. And Justin Gatlin, Bromell is also out good. It's Gatlin in front and Bromell on the outside. Here they come to the wire. Justin Gatlin wins it. Bromell in second, tight for third.
9:80 is a legal time and the fastest time in the world. This is America's very best straightaway, and that's why the times continue to be fast. Gatlin is going back to the Olympic Games as he did in 2004 and in 2012 with a chance once again to claim that Olympic gold. Bromell in second, 9:84. That equals his personal best. And Bracey gets up for third in 9.98.
Rogers in fourth, excuse me, and Tyson Gay after that.
Thank you.
So Justin Gatlin, as I said before the race, and Trayvon Bromell. Here is Gatlin out here, Bromell's over here. Both start well and accelerate well. But Gatlin once again summoned a great start and then was able to accelerate better. He put about 2 meters on this field. Bromell could not close, and that's about the margin of victory at the end. As Gatlin wins the Olympic trials, Bromell on his first team, bringing Bracey with him as well. So Florida well represented. All these guys all have ties to Florida, and that's your U.S. team to Rio.
So Justin Gatlin, 9.80, the 34-year-old. Bromell second and Bracey third. Gatlin will be the oldest American to make an Olympic team in the 100 since 1912. Let's go to Lewis.
Well, Justin, you've got a big smile on your face. Your thoughts on making Olympic team number 3?
Well, first of all, I want to thank all God. God, thank you so much for everything you've done for me. Had some injuries this year, a little banged up, but I'm able to glad come out here and be Olympic trials champion again.
Trayvon, you knew your start had to be good. Describe it in the entire race that got you on your Olympic team.
I just wanted to stay focused on what I had to get done. I knew I was going to get some great guys, and I just knew I had to get out, just keep my composure.
Marvin, can you describe the pressure you felt, the final steps, and then you crossed the line and you knew you were there?
man, after watching, the semis, I knew these guys were ready to roll, and I knew that, I still had some left in the tank, but I'm just happy to come out here, execute, and make this team.
Finally, Justin, the global title you're looking for will have to go through Usain Bolt should he be healthy. Your thoughts on potentially facing him again in Rio?
Well, first of all, I got to face these young bucks right here. They was coming on very strong. So anybody who steps in the line, I think USA is going to be ready. We want to go 1, 2, 3 once again in Rio. We're coming.
All right, gentlemen, congratulations. Ciao.
All right, Lewis, there is your U.S. team in